Alright, we are support crew of the metal scene hanging out with fucking Krymzon. How the hell are you guys?
Fucking awesome.
Awesome. Fucking Mansfield.
Ready to throw down the
Mansfield fucking metal. It can't get any better than that.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Can I have you guys say your name and say what you do in the band?
I'm Ryan Carter, play the drums.
I'm Joey Van Dyne, I play the guitar.
I'm Ron Wise, I do the screaming.
Adam Anderson, I play bass.
Fuck yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Awesome. What are you guys currently working on?
Right now, we're in the recording process of our second album. It's untitled right now. But
We're leaning towards a couple names, but we haven't set on any one name yet.
right.
Currently, we're laying down the drum tracks right now. That's how beginning stage is.
Yeah, it's nowhere near done. There's no release date.
Just laying it down.
Pretty cool. Which condom brand suits your band?
Condom brand?
Condom brand? Yep. Hey, what the fuck?
Hold up! I'm fucking neutered, man. I don't know what a condom is.
No, we're actually sponsored by.
Can't get pregnant.
We're actually sponsored by Dirtbag Clothing, and they just put on condoms, so those.
Dirtbag.
Dirtbag.
Pretty cool.
They actually take dirtbag right on the condom.
Yeah, you wear it till it stinks. That's
Then it
what
would
it
be
says.
dirt butt.
Go buy your dirtbag scumbags.
I like one with Darth Vader on it. Says, "Who's your daddy?"
Wow. Which influences go into the production of your lyrics? What are your songs about?
Influences. Well, I pretty much write all of the lyrics so far. I don't know, just anti-elite establishment, anti-government with the elites, how they're basically trying to use us as guinea pigs, manipulate us as a human race. We're the many, they're the few, yet they will rule us by trying to keep us stupid or dumb, docile.
We don't want to be that typical metal band that sings about killing, and it's all been done.
And then no offense to people that enjoy church, religious things like that, but
Yo!
not against God per se. Established religion, organized religion, there's a lot of hypocrisy and, a lot of manipulation that goes on with that stuff. So we write kind of to bring all these issues to awareness.
We were kind of like, okay, this is Resident Evil
so far.
Right.
We're thinking about maybe future material, doing some stuff with like universe, planetary stuff, kind of stuff like that. I don't know. Kind of talked about it a little bit.
A lot of big words.
A lot of big words. Yep.
Bring a dictionary when you come to the show.
And he has no clue
We
what
got him at the merch table.
Well, years ago, I used to have a lot of free time. I'd sit at Denny's in our town 3, 4, 5 hours, several times a week. Drink coffee, smoke cigarettes, and I would just go through a thesaurus and a dictionary and write all these words out that are English language that are never used. And so I just wanted to expand my vocabulary. But then I use a lot of unusual English words in our lyrics to be different and to bring some of the English language out that is never used.
So, thesaurus regurgitation.
More or less, just the utilization of words that are seldom used. It's different. It's instead of just blah blah blah, same thing everybody says, same words everybody uses.
Luckily, he found a singer that knows how to read, right? So I usually don't have too many problems knowing the words and memorizing, but it's always a challenge every new song. There's no doubt about that. It definitely keeps me on top of my toes.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Every once in a blue moon, I gotta tell him how to pronounce one of the words, but because he's never seen it before. But what is this word? Oh, it's this. Oh, okay.
How did you guys settle on the name Krymzon?
Well, our old guitar player, he's no longer with bassist.
God rest his soul.
He and I were actually we were going back and forth one day texting, trying to think of names. And I'm like, how about this name? And he's like, no, fuck that. I'm like, how about this name? No, fuck that. He texted me at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up to it. He said Krymzon. I'm like, I like that. You know, we don't know what the hell it means. It's just red.
Sounding cool.
It
We
means
changed the
red.
spellings so that people don't think it's the color.
Oh yeah, we've been called Krymzon.
Don't act like you
I don't. I'm just a fucking big.
It means
We've been
his
called
beard.
Krymzon, Krymzon.
The ginger beard.
We get mispronounced all the time, and we don't care. You know.
Plus, we're all Ohio State Buckeye fans. We don't want people to think we're Alabama fans.
Yeah, absolutely not. Go Bucks.
Yeah.
We have a running joke at local shows that I'll get up there and say we are Krymzon, because for the longest time the local radio station, whenever they announce a show that we were playing at, the dumbass DJ would call us Krymzon, and I would just be like, you stupid son of a bitch, there's no E at the end of our name. Where the hell do you get Krymzon at?
Right.
So now it's just a joke, and I'll throw it out there on stage every now and again for local shows just to make people laugh.
That's how you know you made it. People are fucking up your name.
You're gonna fucking better than that.
Why are musicians scapegoats whenever something bad happens?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
Because they know we don't give a fuck. And we'll take the blame and just go, okay, whatever, it's our fault. Move on.
Well,
That's, you know.
Everyone points
And
the
it's easy.
fingers.
yeah.
Because we really don't care what people think or say about us. So I think we're more apt to put ourselves out there, like you know, this is what we think, and fuck you, you know.
And when people blame you for shit, it's good publicity.
Yeah, essentially, the
Sure,
more
it's our
people
fault.
we
I
get
care,
blamed,
yeah.
the better it is for us, because that brings us to better attention. Whether it's good or bad, it doesn't matter. That's still, oh, do you hear about these guys? So, yeah.
Strangest places you guys have ever fallen asleep or woken up.
I gotta start this.
Oh, God.
We played in Springfield, Ohio, down south by Dayton and shit. We stayed in this jank-ass hotel, motel, whatever you call it.
Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inn. No, I woke up, my arm around him. I'm in the same bed as him. I got my arm around him, and he's like, get the fuck off me. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm like, dude, you want to get your arm off me, please?
I don't know, but you guys got anything?
On the ground at a party. Woke up,
Neighbor's
days
house.
again, daylight.
Right house.
What the fuck?
I used to fall asleep standing up leaning against a wall in my garage all the time. Now I just sleep leaning up, I get my legs locked and fall leaning up against the wall. That was a long time ago. Just do that all the time. I've been listening to music, practicing on my practice pad, drinking beer. Start nodding off and fucking weirdos, you know.
If your fans could rename a sexual position with one of your song titles, which song title would you think they would choose?
Exousia.
The Exousia.
Now you gotta describe it.
Aphorisms of shame.
I like that one even better.
Yeah.
What was that?
Aphorisms of shame.
That's like, we can do new shit too, though.
Well, we can't really use that because we haven't even put it out yet.
Well,
I don't want to associate you guys with sex, so I'm just fucking
weak.
Cannibal
About
Corpse can
Krymzon,
answer
just
that one
fucking-
better. They got a song called Fuck with a Knife.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would say, or
That one
the
sounds
Exousia.
like exactly what it says on the tin.
I like the Exousia. Yeah, that was good.
Just because it makes no sense.
That makes no.
You get bitch all twisted and torqued.
You know what it is.
Hanging over a piece
Dude,
of furniture.
she was
or
awesome,
something.
man. We did the Exousia last
Don't get
night.
wrecked.
Exactly.
Dude, I love her. We did the Exousia last night.
How important for a band is it to accept all forms of criticism to make their band better? Whether it's shitty criticism or positive.
That's
very
insanely
top notch.
important. Yeah, that's like the most important.
Yeah.
We actually got 3 or 4 different reviews off of online radio stations on our first CD from all over the country. And they all had negative things to say, but then they all had good things to say. And we tried to take it.
Yeah, you got to take that. What we did, you got to take that constructive criticism and negative criticism. You got to take all of that and apply it to your future self.
Yeah, well, you know what people are thinking that way, so then based upon what we want to do, we can, we have.
And we definitely implemented the criticism on the new album and tried to do that.
Yeah, I mean, but then on the flip side, we're not going to give in and be like, well, you guys want this.
Well, yeah, we're not going to.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, though. We're just.
Yeah, I mean, we're not.
We take what they say to heart, We really try to.
We're not going to start playing on smooth jazz or something all of a sudden.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Just
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with jazz, but we're not really a jazz fan, so.
Yeah. I mean, we have our own sound, but I know jazz music. I absolutely love jazz music.
Sure. Oh yeah, I don't know anybody that don't.
How has the music of your parents influenced what you listen to and what you play?
Not a goddamn bit.
No,
Positive or negative?
kind of, sort of, for me, like in a really good way. My mom's boyfriend, I used to listen to nothing but rap. That's all I would listen to, and it is a talented genre, but I don't like it anymore. But no, he got me into classic rock and stuff, and then I went from there to hard rock, and from there to metal. So I guess the music I was listening to growing up really helped me get to where I'm at now.
My dad's into oldies. I didn't get anything from that for what I did. Yeah.
My mom was into oldies and into country and western, the old country and western. And everybody in my family listens to country music but me. So I just fucking went the opposite direction. I said, no, I can't be a part of this. Once I got old enough to develop my own way of thinking, I said, no, I don't like this.
That's the beautiful thing of contrast. He saw what he doesn't like, so he knew which direction to go for what he does like, which is metal.
And I was the youngest in the family, so after seeing all them fuck ups, I said, no, I'm going this direction. I'll pass.
Those that dance are considered insane by those who can't hear the music.
Oh, think about that for a minute.
You probably read that on Facebook, didn't you?
No, I read that in George Carlin's book.
What's a book? People read?
Yeah.
People still read those?
At one point, my case to improve myself, I accidentally mixed up the phone numbers of the Schick Center for the Control of Smoking and the Evelyn Woods Speed Reading School. As a result, I can now smoke up to 300 cigarettes a minute. I gave up reading.
Okay.
So I just
Enough
you
talking
asked
to
what
him.
a book is, so I can.
Next question.
Moving on.
Yeah, I have that book.
Yeah. Brain droppings.
I read that in a different book. I have When Will Jesus Bring the Pork Chops?
Jesus
He wrote
pork
two.
chops. Is that what you said? Jesus
He wrote
That's what I call it.
I'm done. I don't know.
I got nothing, man.
I got nothing.
If you could create your own alcohol, what would it be mixed with and what would you call it?
Jaeger.
Jaeger Light.
Jaeger.
You gotta make it from scratch.
Something really good that tastes like Jaeger.
Yeah.
That's the only hard liquor I
it's gotta
drink
have a
anymore because
Jaeger.
everything else makes me too goddamn mean, and I had to leave all that behind.
And he's mean to start. So.
It's not mean, he's talking to me.
I'm not mean, I'm a dick.
He's mean to us. He's nice to everybody else.
You should see us
He's an
in
asshole to the rest of us.
No, but anything that tastes like Jaeger, we all like Jaeger.
No, I stay calm, cool, collected.
I don't care what it's mixed with. It has to taste like Jaeger.
Go ahead. Ryan was able to sleep, if that tells you anything.
Oh, okay.
Over the years, artists have been known to reflect the times that they currently live in and reflect past times. How do you guys incorporate that into your music? Everyone does it.
That's a really good question too. Well, like what he said earlier about like the times now, the way government is and the higher powers are. They're doing what they're doing, and we write about that and influence from that.
not that it pertains to art music, but like I'm the vice president of the union in the city of Mansfield, the AFSCME Local 3088, and there's constantly new bills coming up where they're trying to destroy unions, break the unions, so that the rich can control the middle class and break them and make them, all they want is the rich and the poor. And it kind of goes back to a form of like his mind control and the elitist shit he was talking about earlier. It all kind of
mental and biological.
I mean, it all kind of plays in together.
And they perform a lot of the mental and biological manipulation, a lot of the GMOs that they're putting in all the food. So, and then the pesticides that they spray on the crops and everything, well, crops really absorb the pesticides, and they put a high level of mercury in there. You know, so they're just trying to make, really, essentially trying to make us docile servants, easy to manipulate.
Even all that stuff trickles down into the music world, like the modern advances in technology, how everyone is pushing for what's the newest thing instead of creating something that can come out or creating something else. Everyone is like, what can this device do for me, instead of saying, what can I do for myself?
Right.
You know, like everything's trickling down, and it's becoming sadder generation by generation. It's like, for instance, with music, how it went from 8 tracks and vinyls to now everything's digital. Like pretty soon, like you're just gonna be able to hear music from a chip that's gonna be implanted in your head. You know, it's just
like the RFID chip.
Yeah,
they'll have to kill me.
It's like
Sell chips.
here's a great question for you guys. How do you feel about digital versus vinyl music?
I prefer vinyl.
Well, I believe in supporting bands.
I like them.
So
Yeah.
fuck downloads. I want to buy their CD. I want to buy their shirt.
I want the booklet. I want the booklet. I want the artwork. I want everything that they.
Lyrics.
Well, we've done it.
Exactly.
We've done it. You know, everything.
I want to know their
hard to do.
names. I want to, all
Dude,
that shit.
nobody
You don't get that
understands.
from a fucking download.
That's hard work to get, your artwork done and get it all put together. I want to buy and support that.
I like both, and the reason I like the one thing I like about the digital aspect of it too is because it's a lot easier to get your music heard across the world. You know, I mean,
That's true too.
you know, you can only sell where they're available unless you're shipping them, but it's easier for someone to jump on something like Reverb Nation over on the other side of the world and stumble across, let's check these guys out.
Right.
Or otherwise, they more than likely, unless we had got like some kind of major record label deal and started touring the world, would have never heard of us. So that's one aspect of it.
Speaking of Reverb Nation, that is a good point. I do enjoy the hell out of that because, like that text you sent the other day, locally our band's ranked #1. Nationally, we're 300 and something.
315.
And globally, we're 540 something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's humbling as shit when you think about
Yeah.
your music's being played all over the world, and out of all the hundreds of thousands of bands, metal bands for that matter, we're ranked 540 something. I mean, that's very humbling, and you would not get that by just selling CDs at your show.
We're above national acts right now. We're just
really good
here in Ohio. We play around all around the state.
Krymzon has only been in existence for about 4 years. He and I are the two original from day one founding members, but he is the only vocalist we've ever had. He came in very shortly after we got this thing started. Right? There was another guitarist that was also part of that, but he left for a while. Then he came back for a little bit, and then we
kind of evolved and just left him behind, and he just didn't fit back into the mold like it was before.
Chemistry and shit.
Yeah, the chemistry, we just lost it. Even though he was a great songwriter, he kind of just lost it all in a couple of years that he was gone, and it just didn't work out.
Adam's the third bass player we've officially had, but by far the best.
By far the best.
Yeah.
I was the last bass player in town, and they came crawling. Please come play bass with Krymzon. Please.
Whatever strokes your ego and your beard.
And I'm having a good time most of the time.
What are 3 ways to help improve the music scene?
Go out to shows.
Support.
You know, that ain't
Buy
your own-
merch.
that are not your own shows. You know,
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yep.
You know,
You have to go to every show, but go to some.
right.
As far as that goes, in Mansfield, I'm not a legend, but I'm like a low for 20 plus years. And I've always went out, even when I ain't been in bands, I've always went out and supported shows. And everybody knows me from that, and I try to encourage people to do the same.
He's honestly a staple of what you should do to support.
I've been around just as long as he has too. But I kind of had like a 10-year hiatus from the Mansfield scene as far as bands go. Because I was in some bands prior to, and then for 10 years I joined a band out of Akron. So I was playing in Cleveland, Akron, out of state for a good 10 years till I was done with that band, and then we came back in this direction. So, but he's been around the whole time. But I still lived in the town, but I just wasn't playing hardly any shows in that scene.
Yeah, I mean, buy merch, go out to shows that ain't your own. And
It's, you know, it's part of bands' responsibilities too, because we see this a lot where we're coming from, and I hope some of the bands where we're from are listening to this. But there seems to be a clique going on with certain bands.
Yeah.
They all gather their friends, they come and watch the one band. As soon as they're done, boom,
They all
They're out
leave.
the door.
That happened to
Nobody
us like
stays
a
and
few
supports.
shows ago.
There's a lot of
And
musicians that
none of
do
the
that, too.
bands hold any of their fans accountable for this. You know, they apologize to the other bands. Oh, sorry, our fans did that and shit. But no. And it's these same people who only go out and support their friends' bands.
Yeah.
And I
It's a
really
cliquey
hate that.
It's a clicky.
Well,
thing.
Yeah,
It's
if my friend's
equally-
band's not playing, I'm not going out. I have no.
Well, we came and seen who we wanted to buy. You know, fuck the 3 more bands that are coming on.
Right.
Who knows how good they could be? I always like seeing new bands because you never know what you're going to see. You could end up seeing the next Meshuggah or Slipknot or Lamb of God or anybody. You
That's why
never
we
know
do
what
this.
you're going to see.
That's why we do
Flesh
this.
out.
Well, and as a musician, you
It's
make
the
those
excitement.
connections
It's
too.
excitement for me. I
Yeah.
love it.
Hell yeah.
I never get sick of seeing new bands.
We're gonna